The internet faced a major disruption today as Cloudflare, one of the most important companies powering global web traffic, experienced a sudden outage that affected thousands of services across the United States and other regions. This incident created a chain reaction that slowed down or completely broke websites that millions of people use every day. The disruption began early in the morning when users across the country started experiencing error messages while trying to access websites that normally load instantly. Reports quickly flooded monitoring platforms as thousands of people noted issues accessing X, ChatGPT, online banking, public transit websites, business dashboards, and many other tools that depend on Cloudflare routing. At the height of the incident, Down Detector tracked over 5,000 outage reports before the number slowly began dropping. For many users, this meant failed logins, frozen pages, timeouts, and broken transactions. For businesses, it meant systems going offline during regular working hours. And for content creators, uploads delayed or completely stuck. Cloudflare later explained that the problem began around 11:20 Universal Time due to a sudden spike in unusual traffic that created instability in parts of their global network. Because Cloudflare supports a large portion of online traffic, even a single technical issue can cascade across multiple regions. This is exactly what happened today, as interconnected services began failing one after another. The outage stretched across various industries including communication, transportation, finance, and web applications, highlighting how deeply modern infrastructure depends on Cloudflare. This incident is a reminder of how fragile the digital world can be. The internet appears endless, but it still relies on a handful of companies that manage routing, security, and distribution. When one of these companies faces trouble, the effects are immediate and widespread. For everyday users, it becomes confusion. For companies, it becomes downtime. For platforms like X and ChatGPT, it becomes a global spotlight on weaknesses that rarely surface. Cloudflare eventually announced that the issue had been resolved, and services began returning to normal. But the conversation raised by this outage remains important. A single failure was enough to disrupt thousands of services worldwide. A single choke point was enough to slow down the digital economy in real time. The incident lasted only a few hours, but the message is larger than that. The modern internet depends on stability, redundancy, and resilience. And today proved just how quickly everything can break when one piece falls out of place.